On today's episode of The Founder Ride, Randy talks about understanding profit and revenue as a business owner.
Welcome to another episode of The Founder Ride. So when you start your business, what you care about most is probably revenue because you just are trying to survive. And then eventually you figure out, well, it's not just revenue, I need to have some profit as well. And oftentimes you start your business, you need enough profit to pay for your personal needs and your family's needs and also keep the doors open and grow with the business. And there comes a point in time when you get your business to a point where it's sustainable, where you have a sustainable revenue, sustainable profit to live the life you want to live and take care of your employees and do a good job for your customers and your clients. And there's just this window I've experienced with clients, and me too, my own experience, that you're content in that, and you're trying to grow a little bit per year and try to increase your revenue a little bit per year and your profit a little bit per year. But you don't really think about how is the business actually performing, truly understanding, what are my margins, what are my costs of goods sold. You don't have high quality financial statements, and that is the moral of the story. In hindsight, I wish somebody would have just sat me down and really explained how very important it is to understand a profit and loss statement and how your profit and loss statement relates to your balance sheet, and how your profit and loss and your balance sheet relate to your statement of cash flows. Understanding those three financial statements is so critical, and then really drilling down on all the levers you can push and pull and how they relate to each other and really improving your pricing. So like pricing strategy is a whole topic in and of itself, where pricing strategy, if you're good at it, helps increase revenue and doesn't usually cost you any more. There's no more cost of goods sold, no more expenses associated with it by having a strong pricing strategy and increasing your prices accordingly, as one example, right? And then understanding how you deliver your product to your customers and clients, the efficiency of doing that. So it's so many entrepreneurs, it takes them a long time to get their arms around that. And I think this practice is so straightforward and so simple. It's not easy, nothing's easy as an entrepreneur, you know that, but it's not complicated. It's hard work, but if you develop those habits out of the gate, your business will grow so much more simply. You're prepared for the bad times. When bad times come, right? And when they do come, you have to learn how to deal with them, and having really strong financials and understanding how they work allow you to make better decisions for yourself, for your employees, for the business overall. Because without strong financials, you truly are driving in the dark. You're driving blind. You don't know where you're going. You think you do because you've been there, done that possibly, but you really don't. So, and there's so many professionals out there that can help you understand how do you prepare good financial statements, and then how do you understand them? How do you read them? When we get a new client on board, still this very day, after all these years, the first thing we look at is the quality of their financial statements. And most of the time, when I say most of the time, 95% of the time, they're terrible. They're not designed to make strategic decisions. They're not designed to understand, how do we improve efficiencies. They are designed to prepare tax returns. That's it. And that's unfortunate because it just isn't that hard. In today's day and age, with the software we have, software is so powerful, so easy to use that there's really no excuse whatsoever to not have super high quality financial statements. It really comes down to you and your belief system around how important this is. So if you're not already knee deep in this, you need to start doing that. Really truly understanding how your financial statements can be constructed to help you be more strategic and grow a better business. We're happy to talk to you about this whenever you want. As you maybe can tell at this point, it's a topic I have a lot of passion around. It's very important. So once again, thank you for listening to the Founder Ride, and we'll talk to you next episode.